Howdy, everyone, and welcome back to the Winter Spectacular here at the Dice Tower. Thanks for joining us for Crowdsurfing. I am Camilla.
I'm Z.
I'm Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey there.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us
well,
in studio.
Feeling good.
Yes.
Feeling good. Ready to surf some crowds.
I love it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many of these are you backing today, Mike?
0.
I'm considering two.
Well, I mean, there's one I will back. It'll be my pick of the week.
Oh,
Yeah, you are going to back it?
Oh, I'm going to back it.
Have backed
Unless
it, past
someone
tense.
we're right up on the holiday season. Unless
Oh
someone
my gosh,
wants
here we go. The begging commences.
perhaps.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
I don't know. Fine gift.
Yeah?
My pick of the week is a fine gift for
Okay.
you and yours, and especially mine.
Spoilers, it will not be from me to you.
Everybody get me a pledge.
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so like I said, this week is the Winter Spectacular. We're excited to be here with lots of live plays and top 10 list, some of our normal programming as well here with Crowdsurfing. So Winter Spectacular brought to you by Ivy Studios. So shout out and thanks to them. And for our Crowdsurfing series specifically to Gamefound, who sponsors this show. So before we jump into the projects for this week, let's take a look at something that's currently on Gamefound.
Today we're taking a look at Dragon Eclipse, the Grand Quest. Now Dragon Eclipse is a 1 to 2 player game in which you are going through the world of Dragon Eclipse, and you are having these little mistlings that will then get bigger and turn into full-blown dragons, and you're fighting different enemies. It's sort of a deck builder as you go through, and you'll get more cards, and your mistlings, you'll have to pick which mistling that you're going to go after the bad guys with. And you'll get more. You're kind of collecting these mistlings as you go through. Now, this particular project is 2 different games, although they mix together. You'll see there's Dragon Eclipse, which was the original. If you missed it, you can get it again. And Dragon Eclipse, the Grand Quest. And so if you want the first one, you can get it. If you want the second one, and you can mix back and forth between each of them. So you can see here's the Challenger Pledge. This is the new stuff, but you can go back and get the old one or get everything if you want to. And one of the things that they did, as you go through these, they marked each of the different things that it tells you, does it work with Mistling Academy, Dragon Eclipse, the Grand Quest, or Dragon Eclipse? So you can buy some more packs and mix them together. Beautiful artwork, a big story. It's a mixture of tactical combat, but also in between the tactical combat, there's almost like sort of a choose your own adventure. You can go to towns and have different adventures. So a lot of fun, specifically designed for 2 players in particular. If you just want to take someone else and go through this wonderful mystical world, check out Dragon Eclipse, the Grand Quest on Gamefound now.
All right, so welcome back. Yeah, be sure to check out Gamefound for more information on Dragon Eclipse, and we'll talk about it here in a little bit. Thank you to Gamefound for sponsoring. So we were down last week, weren't able to do Crowdsurfing last week because of the Comcast conspiracy, we're going to call it at this point.
Comcast!
And looks like they are back in full force of Comcasting today.
Oh, they're
We'll call it.
back,
Is that
okay?
a verb? I think you should make that a verb.
Comcast.
They're
Yes.
Comcasting
Means
this morning.
to exude the crud
Yes.
and spread it without
in the
any
wires, in the cables.
without any repercussions.
Yeah,
it seems.
like that.
Yeah, no, we're definitely having some issues, but hopefully we can kind of catch up. Hopefully
Right.
Comcast can catch up with us.
So last week's projects, we're doing some of them this week. So you'll see there's some that have already ended, but because we weren't able to do it last week, we're still going to cover some of the bigger projects. And then as well as we're not doing it next week because as a studio, we're taking some time off here in studio with airing stuff. So this is a big kind of 3-week conglomeration. We're going to jump right in and do the best we can with Comcast. So first up, Cryptborn, a solo Souls-like roll and write. Is Souls-like, is that the one where you keep stuff when you die, or is that Souls-light? I get them confused.
No, Souls-like just means it's really, really hard.
What am I thinking?
You're thinking of roguelite, roguelike.
I have no idea why I get them confused.
I don't know. Yeah, Dark Souls is one of those
Got
like
it.
super hard games, and this is that. You're gonna die a lot. It's basically what they're insinuating here. This is gonna be difficult. It's gonna be punishing. It kind of looks. The look to me looks like Darkest Dungeon or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be a tough game. I guess that game's supposed to be tough too. I've heard.
I think so. Yeah.
I love the artwork going into it, but I feel like that very much disappears once you get to the gameplay, which quickly just becomes polyomino.
Yeah, I mean, I think I get what they're going for with this, and I think that there's a crowd out there who this is going to be their jam. I'm not that crowd. This really isn't my cup of tea.
Do you have a cassette player?
I don't, but I've considered getting one.
Really? Well,
yeah.
Is this what's going to push you over
This
the
will
edge?
not be the one to get me over the edge. No, I'm sorry.
Right. Well, we're going to move pretty quickly through these because we have a lot to cover here. So next up, Army of Darkness, the board game.
Oh, you know what? I seem to remember that Joey doesn't have a pick of the week this week. That's a shame.
Oh,
Let's move
bummer.
on.
Yep.
Let's move on.
That's it.
So yeah, this is obviously an IP that a lot of people have a lot of fondness for.
Oh, what is it?
Army of Darkness. It's part of the Evil Dead kind of universe.
You guys all look at me like I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Surely somebody else doesn't know that.
So yeah, no, this
Somewhere.
is very much for fans of the Evil Dead, and
which is a TV show.
There was a whole thing
No, it's a
recently where we
movie.
were talking about this is by my boomstick.
yeah, that's why it says this is
That's
my rule
from
book.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it now.
No, you
Heyo.
don't. No, you don't. That's a nice save, but no, you do not
Thanks.
get it.
So I should move on?
Yeah, it's
Well,
a
no.
miniatures game.
Yeah.
It's for fans of the intellectual property. I feel like it's probably other folks need not apply.
I agree.
Got
I
it.
think this is going to be IP first, gameplay 20th.
Yeah.
It just said it was real-time programming, right? Which always makes me like, "Ee, we'll see. Could go
yeah,
great.
that's true.
Could be
I
like,
forgot
woo."
that. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm not interested.
All right. Next up, Dragonarium.
This looks so dorky. And then really abstract on top of that.
Yeah.
I tried to figure out what kind of game I was looking at, and all I kept getting was I keep seeing Tetris pieces. And then like you put eggs on them, but it's still Tetris pieces. And then chunky little wooden bits on the Tetris pieces. I was very confused. The whole thing just looks really, I don't know, bland.
It's a DIY type of a thing, right?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, so I believe that this is the first project that this designer has done.
How to play.
I want to say that it's gotten a little bit of kind of pre-release buzz amongst the fans of a lot of the games that are coming from Asia, because I think I don't know if it's been already kind of released or play tested at some of those conventions. So I've heard about it, but I'm kind of with you in that I don't really feel like I have a strong sense of what the game is. And I do think that this is going to, be kind of one of those labors of love type of a thing. So
maybe that's it. To me, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I really don't like this theme, to be fair. I find dragons to be fairly generic. It's sort of like...
No. Just be honest. You hate dragons and everything that they
I kind of hate
represent.
dragons, because dragons represent the more generic part of fantasy, I think.
That's kind of true, actually.
But I do feel like this is a very hot kind of theme right now. Cute dragons. I mean, it kind of came with the Flamecraft, and I think we are seeing a lot of them, and it's a good way to hide an abstract game.
Yeah, I guess so.
So,
yeah, I'm not feeling it.
All right. Arydia, The Paths We Dare Tread. So this is a second printing for Arydia, a big exploration open world campaign game that we covered earlier this year. Actually,
played
Seal
this?
of Excellence.
I played one session with Tom and Joey, and I remembered enjoying that session, right?
Yeah.
Because it was taught by somebody
being
else.
run for you,
Somebody
kinda.
else set it up. Somebody else put it away.
Yeah.
And so that was ideal. I played it once, had a nice time, never felt the need to come back again.
That's
This is
interesting.
just, to me, this is too much. But again, this is the Zaya guy, Cody Miller, right?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
He's got a huge group of fans that are going to pretty much buy into whatever he does. This will probably pick up some new people too, because this theme is going to be appealing to some people that maybe Space wasn't. But it's just, for me, this is more than I can handle right now.
This is incredibly impressive, in my opinion.
is,
The fact that one person, I'm sure with help, but basically it's his game.
Yeah.
That is like Gloomhaven levels of impressive. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just for somebody to be able to put out this.
Yeah.
Things I don't like about it, it does a lot of things that a video game just does better. I have to go and search through the box for maps.
Yeah.
It's like there's a cataloging system you have to learn to go find the thing you need to find, draw that from the box, and put it into play.
Or
that's impressive.
Right
as
trigger. Yeah.
It's impressive as like I applaud your design of this. I just don't want to. I don't want to like be the computer. Just
No, I strongly disagree. I really, really enjoyed this one. And maybe that's because I don't do a lot of video games, but I thought that the storage for this was very impressive and actually helped it not be a barrier to entry. I think the way you explore the locations with the ones on top, it was just showing a graphic here in a minute how you're actually unlocking the locations and, let's go in there. Okay, now put this overlay on, which is going to change that board. It's very, very clever storage system that doesn't get in the way of gameplay. It actually eases it to where I would play this over a video game.
What are your thoughts on the plug-and-play heads? Are we fans?
That's cute. I thought it was cute.
I don't care on that at all. I would pick the one I want and glue it in.
Yeah.
So you think this is easier to run than a video game, you're saying?
For me, yes, but I don't play a lot of video games. But this is also like I'm going to sit down and play it with other people and talk to other people.
I get that. It's not a video game. It's not fair for me to compare those two things, but it's just kind of silly to say this is easier than the video game. In the video game, I just walk through the door and the roof vanishes.
Way too many buttons. I can't. I don't enjoy video games for that. You get way too many menus and layers and layers. To me, layers and layers of menu in a video game is more complicated than a well-organized stored box.
So I can keep up with A and B, but you add X and Y into the mix,
I'm
lost.
Okay, what if it's X and Y at the same time? And it's like, you got to push the trigger this way. No,
that's
I'm
true.
out.
Yeah, all of the calisthenics you have to do.
You have to get your elbow involved.
Bring the toes into it.
Make sure that you never look at a Nintendo 64 controller. All right.
All right, next up, Cascadia, Alpine Lakes. This is another one here. You're going to see it's already... no, this one isn't done.
No, it's not, right?
Wait, it is.
You can late pledge. It looks like you can late pledge.
You can late pledge it now. So we're going to be seeing this a lot because, we weren't able to do it last week.
Yeah.
So this is Cascadia, a new standalone. So not an expansion for Cascadia, but dare I say 80-95% the same game.
So it looks like it.
This begs the question, why really, and I'm not saying this to be snarky, but why does this need to exist?
I'm not sure I get it. It looks very much like Cascadia, except you can now build up, not just out.
Right.
Why wouldn't it have been an expansion?
I'm really confused. Like, how different is this? Maybe it is very different, and I'm just not grasping it. But if you want it to stand out, maybe it was a mistake to make it look exactly like Cascadia.
Yeah.
It might have been interesting to have a go at a game that is Cascadia adjacent and have it stand out. Like this... I'll look right over the box because I'll assume I own Cascadia.
Right.
Well, they've done that with Verdant.
Verdant.
Tom gets in my head. Verdant. So we've seen that where they've taken some of these concepts but made them a little bit different here. This one, they're just like straight up like, this is just another Cascadia.
Yeah.
And I'm not they changed the animals available and that kind of stuff and, went to scoring your different scoring elements where you're scoring the landscapes and stuff. But again, that could have been a card.
Could have been an expansion,
and I guess what I'm kind of confused on too, if you get this game, it comes with a micro expansion for Cascadia. I can't see why you would ever need both. But maybe I'm wrong. I think I need to see it in person, but I'm like, I don't understand why both would be on my shelf.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Especially with the look. The look is obviously the same look. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. How well is it doing? How much money is it making?
$347,000.
Yeah, so it's obviously doing well.
Yeah.
It just makes me feel like maybe this would have been your chance to go Alpine Lakes, a Cascadia game with a different look.
Right.
With a different thing. Make it stand out. Hide the similarities.
I don't want to look at things through a kind of a, I wouldn't say negative, but like anyway.
Pessimistic.
Yeah, but could it be honestly that the last few games have not really been, Verdant you're talking about, and then there was the Fox one.
Oh,
Nocturne.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's like, look, we need to go back to what kind of got us here, although this isn't it. There was also Calico
before that.
The Cascadia Roll and Ride didn't do good either.
That's true. Gosh, I even forgot that existed. Yeah.
All right, next up we have the Hunters AD. So this is a second edition and also includes an expansion as well, Borderlands.
This is a big, epic campaign game. Yeah. You are going to be exploring the world. You are going to be leveling up your characters. This is a follow-up, actually, to to a game called The Hunters 20 something something something, which I guess is like a futuristic one. And here they're doing a medieval post-apocalyptic setting, which is like, what? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that. From what I understand, the first one does have some issues that they're fixing here. They're saying you can get the upgrade pack, you can get the fix pack, you know.
That does worry me a little bit, if I'm being honest with you.
It's like, okay, well, how do I know I'm not going to need the fix pack for second edition? Because, you know. But I do like the look of this game, and it's got a neat sort of European vibe to its design and its construction.
Yeah.
How is this? What's the difference in the fix pack and the upgrade pack? So is the fix pack stickers and the upgrade pack is new cards?
So the fix pack is everything that was in the original edition that had errors, mistakes. It fixes first edition. The upgrade pack brings first edition up to second edition.
No, you lost me.
Check when are they available.
You don't need to play second edition of this game. And if you don't want to, then get fix pack.
Got it. Okay. So basically, like, you only want the second one if you're going to be playing second edition. If you have first edition and don't want second edition, you can just get the fix. It's basically like, hey, here's a way to get errata.
Yeah, it's errata cards and mistakes and stuff.
So why does this upgrade pack, if you're getting second edition, why do you need a pack to go with it?
You're not getting second edition. If you already own first and you don't want to back this whole game again, just get that little box.
Which one? There's two.
The one that takes you from first to second.
This one. So then what's the point of this one? I'm not seeing the difference.
Who's on
between
first?
This is either, you can either back the entire game.
Yep, and this does not matter.
It doesn't matter.
Got it.
Or if you already have the first game.
Yep.
And you're like, ooh, it sounds like the second edition has some neat stuff in it.
Yeah.
I want just that stuff. Then you get that takes your first edition to second edition by replacing a few things. If you're like, I don't care for second edition, I'm happy with first, even though I don't like these typos, then you get the fix pack because they fix the typos.
What do you do if you want to play Cascadia in the world of the Hunters?
This seems like
Alpine
I'm
Lakes.
not a fan of this one. I'm not a fan of that. Just give the. Oh my gosh! If the second edition is better, just make it one. This is what you know. What we're done. Rove, Anchor Point, and Rove reprints. This is a. What?
It's kind of similar to the last one. Yeah,
very similar.
Exactly.
But Rove Anchor Point is new here, and this is being handled, I'm going to say, Jaws the Lion-esque.
Yeah, let's get to the fix packs. I want to know how the fix packs work in this.
There is no fix pack because first edition was fine. This one is, so the Rove pack, the Anchor Point is going to be a Jaws the Lion tutorial over the first couple plays, limited 25 scenario run. So a smaller campaign that teaches you how to play it. Which I am super stoked about. I really,
Who gave it a 9.5? My goodness.
This is one that I have not had a chance to play, and so I'm super excited about this entry point for it.
Okay.
So
I have not played this either.
Rove?
I have not. This is one I've not been
Mike,
able to.
you haven't played it either?
I have not, but hello, $374. Yowza. But there's a lot. This is probably like
a big Gloomhaven-esque kind of game. Tons going on.
Yeah.
Tom adores it, clearly.
I do like the idea of a more reasonable entry point, right?
Sure. So, I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
the reprint, which you
can
then do that too.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool. All right, 7 Ages Collector's Edition. Do you want to read a novel? Here
blown
you go.
away that they reprinted this.
I mean, they didn't change the look.
No, they did not change the look. So it's a very old world, old school game. Right? 7 Ages. It takes a long time to play. You kind of already know if you want this. Funny enough, if you want, you probably have the original if you're interested and you want a second edition. Is there a fix pack?
I gotta find something to show you. I'm looking for something to show you guys.
This is exactly
this explains who this is for.
I'm overwhelmed with images.
The page is actually a very good indicator if you're going to be into this game. Graphics optional, okay? You're here for the gameplay, not the pretty pictures.
Right.
Those are for children.
Correct.
If I was scrolling too fast because you wanted to keep reading, you might be interested. Check it out.
Can I get the audiobook version of 7 Ages?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Brawlhalla, the card game.
So this is a video game, Brawlhalla. I don't know if you guys are
I have not played Brawlhalla. Is it a Steam type thing?
I don't know if it's a mobile game or what it is.
Have you done it on What's Happening? Never mind. I feel like you
No, I
would've
have
known that.
not.
Okay.
And this is a combat game then, based on that, a card game.
Yeah.
It sounds trading card game-esque.
It looks that way.
Yeah,
as well,
you're going to have a character. You're going to have your cards. You do strong attack, weak attack, try to take them out. They give you minis also if you want minis because money.
This
They
is
have acrylic figures
but-
is like probably the standard, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Which
these
is nice. I do love me some acrylic figures.
I love how they're not showing the acrylic. They're just, I mean, it's
It's like,
obviously a
yeah.
rendering here, but
Yeah.
it's like, are
This
they-
is going to be primarily, of course, for the fans of the video game. I
Right.
don't know the video game, but I think it's a fairly popular game. How well is this doing?
That's a great question. Let's take a guess.
Okay, that's not that's so
okay.
well.
All right. Who's doing
3 days
it here?
to go.
Maestro
Media.
Okay.
I mean, they've done a lot of projects too.
Yeah, they have
I'm
a
just-
lot of intellectual licenses
They
that
do. They do.
properties that they work with, right?
I got to tell you, I'm a little bit surprised because this does look like a game that a certain group of gamers really would like. It's a
Yeah.
good-looking Kickstarter page. It's very, flashy as opposed to, the one we just looked at.
Right. It's very big.
Very well done page. So I am a little surprised it's not doing better.
Especially having that IP on it.
Yeah.
So
The only thing I can think of is this is past its prime. It'd be like
Yeah.
putting out a Game
Flappy
of
Birds.
Thrones or a Flappy Bird thing now. It's like, well, you missed your window. I've heard of this game. It's possible it's not that hot anymore.
Yeah, gotcha.
it's a hard window to nail, right? Because
Yeah.
you need it to be long enough that you can tap into nostalgia or out when it's super hot.
Right.
And unfortunately, this is kind of falling between the two, maybe.
yeah.
All right, the Secret Cabal Gaming Podcast. So the Secret Cabal is as it says, a gaming podcast here, and this is their annual crowdfunding campaign to fund their podcast here. So they have some promos and different things available, so you can pledge and support them in doing what they do.
Gaming
they-
Cabal has been remarkably consistent, right? They've been around for a long time. They were, definitely associated with the Dice Tower. They were part of the network when we were doing kind of the, more of a unified Dice Tower network. So, I mean, the fact that
that's
they've
cool.
been doing it as long as they have, as consistently as they have, is pretty impressive. They have a very dedicated fan base.
Right, exactly, yeah. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
good guys over there.
Yeah.
So check them out.
Awesome. Next up, Everdell, Emerland. The
This
Dirty
is-
West. We're going west this turn.
That's
this
right,
time.
yeah. Which
Ever-
one's
Yes.
left? I don't know. We've been north with the cold,
Yeah.
and I guess the water one might be south. I don't really know.
Where are the emeralds
know.
located? Because that's where we're headed.
West. This is west.
This
So
is west.
everyone knows emeralds are west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
It is
west, young
that
man.
title is no one is gonna say that right. It's not
No.
Emerald, it's Emerland.
Emerald. Yeah.
Oh.
strongly dislike the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a great title.
No.
The game I think looks pretty neat. Yes, it's gonna have a ton of DNA that it shares with Everdell, but
And all the
there's a few
expansions.
different things I like. The worker placement seems interesting because you have your workers and then your little assistant guys, the little tiny dudes, go up one there.
there.
Yeah, and you can go where somebody else has gone if you send the little assistants with, so that
Okay.
you can, it's like a grande type thing.
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
go where
grande
somebody's
worker.
been. The cards that you are playing out in front of you, they're all double-sided, so there's ways for you to level up a card. You flip it over, and now it's got a better ability.
I thought that was interesting, that being able to upgrade that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little things. I feel like they do enough little things. It adds up to a package that does feel different, but yes, there's also that sort of, it's Everdell, mostly.
I also feel like this goes back to what we were talking about with Cascadia, though. It's like, did I need another one of these? I don't.
That's
Sure.
That's
You know?
kind of where I'm at. It's like, so I got the Everdell Ultimate Edition, and I'm one of those people
That was your mistake.
that got rid of it, and I have not played Everdell since.
Yeah.
And it's like there are so many Everdell products. It's like, this is definitely not for people. I don't think this is like anyone who's never played an Everdell game. This is going to be their first. I don't think that's going to be for very many people.
Probably not, right?
Right. So this is like people that already own Everdell, probably own 1, 2, 3, or 4 expansions, might own Duo, it's just,
Yeah.
how much Everdell do you need? Are you going to play this once or twice, and then it's going to sit on your shelf with your other beautiful looking boxes?
And you're not
I
going
don't
to
know.
play any of them because you're like, which of these 5 standalone games do I want to play?
Yeah. My thing is,
Cascadia.
I would be happy to play it because I'm sure it's a good game.
Yeah.
Right.
I just don't know that I need to own it. You know.
I think it looks really good. I watched it how to play. I like spent a lot of time on the page. I really like Far Shore, I really like the North one, the icy one.
North Sea.
Yeah, you did really
Definitely
like.
not. And this one I think looks good too.
It looks good. It really does look good. Yeah.
I think
It's
maybe
doing some interesting stuff, I think. But again, yes, that you have to sort of dig in a little bit deeper for those things to become more apparent.
Yeah.
At first blush, you're like, oh, geez, Everdell. What's different? It's just more Everdell.
I think it is different. It just doesn't. We don't need another standalone of
Sure.
it. You know.
I will say this.
For me.
This seems more different than
Winterscape,
Frost. Or whatever.
Frostscape,
Silver Frost, maybe?
Okay, maybe.
Frosthaven.
Okay. Storm. Oh, these are really pretty bits.
This is terrifyingly
These.
obtuse. I'm
is.
worried that, like, visually this is going to be a kick in the teeth.
Terrifyingly obtuse. Z. Garcia.
Look at these. Look, first of all, they're saying they'll look like that.
Living, breathing pieces.
That is
I would like
terrifying
them to
marketing,
pulse.
okay? They are not living, breathing pieces. They are lenticular.
Okay.
Calm down. That's not what that word means.
I want these for terrain bits, though, to play in Gloomhaven, to play, like I want to build terrain out of these. I do think that they are really pretty. I do not want to play this game at all.
This game, here's what I'm worried about, is that they look great, but you're supposed to match the sides
Yeah.
no,
based on the color. Don't move, right? Of the three near the top, the one on the bottom there, that has three colors represented in it.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so right here's one color, 2, 3. Think Cascadia, but without
Without
any,
primary
patterns
colors,
or anything.
basically, like
Yeah.
shades of silver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks,
no, this looked like I started going through the page and I'm like, what, are you kidding me?
I think it is an atrocious game and visuals, but man, they are pretty. I would definitely display these on my wall. I'd build like a little honeycomb out of them or something.
I guess. I'm worried that they're having a hard time representing what this will look like in person on their page.
Yeah.
Right.
But like right here, I look at that and I go, are there 4 colors there or 5? Wait, there's a silver and then like a slightly dirty silver, right? And then the rust
Silver,
and the black.
bronze,
Yeah.
silver, bronze, blue, and black.
There's a taupe going on in there.
But no, there's 3 colors right there.
I know. It's way too, like you said,
for
obtuse
a gameplay, for sure.
Right.
Absolutely.
Plus it's alive.
And also, do we really think the game is going to be that great?
I think the game did not sound interesting.
Right.
I feel like they were coasting on how bizarre this is, which might be really cool looking in person.
Right.
Well,
I feel like they were playing around in a graphics program and been like, oh, that would be cool,
Can we make this lenticular, different, multiple levels with transparency so that the whole thing looks alive?
Yeah.
That's great, but then using those pieces to actually play a game might give people aneurysms.
Yeah.
This
I was
is
going
one
to say
to
headaches,
see
but no.
This is one to see in person too. I don't think we ever see anything more than a rendering on here. This
I don't
is
think
one
this exists.
I
that
agree.
Should,
I wonder if they maybe have printed out prototypes, but
Do wonder, is it in the video up here? I didn't watch. Did anybody?
I'm sure this is all renderings.
Yeah, it's all the stuff we were seeing there too.
Yeah.
All right.
4K also. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but okay.
All right. Oops, I'm not scrolled up. This is The Great Library. So another Lacerda game coming from Eagle Griffin here with Ian O'Toole artwork and graphic design. I do love Ian O'Toole's.
Yeah.
As like when he does the covers and then the graphic design, he clicks with me.
Yeah, so this is, I mean, look, they yearly, right? It's like they're going to have a project every year, right? And I'm sure he's already working on the next one because this is kind of, the life cycle of these projects. But look, I feel like this is a known quantity now, right? If you tend to like these Eagle Griffin, Lacerda, O'Toole games, unless the theme is particularly off-putting to you, you probably want this.
How many of these do people need to use the Everdell trope?
Sure, it's a good question, right? It is a good question because these are big, heady games.
And I know they're not the same, mechanically, but if you've got this sitting next to the Gray Machine,
Weather Machine, and
sitting next to
I think the answer, really quick, is the same thing as for Everdell. It's for collectors.
Right.
I don't know. I disagree. I think now I've not played. I've played probably 4, maybe 5 Lacerda games, but I would say they have 15 to 20% DNA share, like shared DNA. Whereas Everdell, I put them at like 80, some of them up to 95.
I'd agree that, the DNA is much higher. I don't know if I go 10 to 15, and I think I've played about the same number of Lacerda games as you. For me, with Lacerda games, it's really about the theme. So I want to play Speakeasy a whole lot because that theme is very appealing to me.
Right.
I played The Gallerist because that theme was very appealing to me, and I liked that. Played Lisboa because that was an interesting look and theme. This one is another theme that is appealing to me. I like the idea of this, and it sounds like there's some slightly different things mechanically happening here where he's using kind of time as a resource. I don't remember that being used a lot. Maybe Kanban did something like that, but I've never played Kanban. So this one does look good to me.
I think it looks good too. Yeah, it looks really interesting. It's a neat theme for sure. It looks complicated as all get out, but it seems neat, yes.
Yeah, I'm super intrigued by this one.
Yeah.
I like this one. All right, the next up is a trio of games here. Roll the Dice game, Rhinelander, and the 6 of 8 and new imports. So 4 things?
Yeah,
There's
kind
a
of bunch
of little things.
Oh, I see the little things down there. Okay, 25th Century, and they do that. We've seen this before, right? They kind of package their crowdfunding here together.
Yeah. I'm excited about this one,
yeah,
obviously,
okay.
right?
No.
Turn it over to Mike.
Rhinelander is a game that had been out for a long time. I think it's been out of print for quite a few years. It's an area majority style game. Raw the Dice game has also been out for a long time, but also has been out of print for quite a long time. And I always have enjoyed Raw the Dice game. Rhinelander I have not played yet, but I'm familiar with it. I think that 25th Century has done a fantastic job on production, so I think that kind of has been already established. You know you're going to get good production. 6 of 8 is a trick-taking game that was released on a smaller scale through an indie publisher, and so they're kind of redoing the graphic design and art, and it's a good trick-taking game. I really enjoy it as a trick-taking game. And then when you get into the imports, there's some really good...
Yeah,
25th Century's done a great job.
They picked a lot of interesting stuff for sure.
Yeah, particularly there's two-player trick-taking games from the designer Kunnel, Phantom of the Opera, which I really enjoyed, and then the other one is called Orbita.
You played that
Those
one.
are both by the same designer, and I enjoy both of those games. Hits and Outs was from Itten. I've actually reviewed that on the channel already. You can check that out if you want to. Cup the Crab Tom reviewed, I believe.
Oh, it's a chubby octopus.
Yeah.
I didn't know I needed that.
Yeah, Beer Mug Dice is from
Also
Plate
interested.
Games, but it's an old school German game that used to be called...
It's something in German.
That's adorable, too.
Yeah, it's a cute game. It's very luck-based.
It's very weird. It's
But
really
look at
obtuse. It's a very
But it's got
obtuse
beer
game.
mugs.
Yeah, you roll
No, those are
them.
barrels, actually, I think.
Oh.
You roll the barrels.
It's got that little handle. It looks like a little...
No, it's a singe on the barrel.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like beer barrels. Oh, wait.
Maybe they're cups now. I don't know.
They've changed it. They didn't used to... They used to literally be just
a barrel, a little
cylinders.
barrel, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Otherwise, it looks very similar.
The game is neat, but it's, like I said, a little bit weird to wrap your head around.
Is.
It's but this is, again, the neat thing is, this is a bunch of games you might have felt like you couldn't get, and suddenly, in one fell swoop, here comes 25th Century saying, we're bringing them all over.
Yeah.
You can get them all. Get whatever you want. Get pick and choose. That's really cool.
I know it's doing well for them, which is great because I know at Gen Con they sold out almost their entire booth. They had a fantastic Gen Con, so I think this is great for them, and they're a good company to do it as well.
They are, and I really have been impressed with the games that they're bringing over. Really good choices, in my opinion.
Fighting Fantasy. Man, sorry, I'm not scrolled up on these. Fighting Fantasy, a solo adventure game books. I've never done any of these solo game books, but I am really intrigued by them.
Yeah, this sounds like it was a classic series. I was very thrown off because they say at the top there, they're like, oh, it's from Sir Ian...
Livingstone, maybe?
Livingston and Steve Jackson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is being published by Steve Jackson Games.
Yeah.
Unrelated person. Those are two different people.
What?
Two different Steve Jacksons?
Steve Jackson, that worked with Sir Ian Livingstone, is a British designer who I think might have passed away. Steve Jackson Games is run by Steve Jackson, U.S. You'll see it. They'll say, like, Steve Jackson, no relation. Steve Jackson, U.S. I'm like,
wow.
It took me forever to be like, oh, Those people are both named Steve. Like a game from Steve Jackson is being republished by Steve Jackson Games. No relation.
So for many years in Britain, there was a guy who kept saying, "No, I didn't design Munchkin. Get off my back."
Get off my lawn, kids.
I also feel like this is a good opportunity to use the graphic that we saw in the upgrade pack. It was like, these are two different people. Designer, not bueno.
I know, right?
This is when I need that graphic.
This is an old series, a classic series of kind of choose your own adventure, but with with role playing in it, with like a D&D-esque kind of thing.
Joey's hyperventilating over there.
Are you okay?
He loves this.
You love it, right?
Oh, you like that escape from the dark temple.
He loves it.
This is super nostalgic.
Aliens
looking.
are hiding in the room games. You love all that stuff.
I think these look great.
They
these
really
look
are
fantastic.
They scream nostalgia, and I've never seen these.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a whole second
cool
series of these
Yeah.
books. You can sort of solo play them. Yeah.
Who doesn't want to go to Scorpion Swamp? Come on.
I'm there.
With a, it kind of looks like a T-Rex.
Yeah. That's where you get
it's a big scorpion.
Whoa, it gets worse the more you go in. I like that. All right. This next one we have seen already. Tom talked about it. Dragon Eclipse, the Grand Quest. So this is going to be a standalone, another adventure that's fully integrated with the first one, Dragon Eclipse, and also an opportunity to get Dragon Eclipse if you don't have it.
Yep. And we've played it live on the channel.
Right.
There's been quite a bit of coverage on it on the channel there. So
yeah. So similar to what we were talking about with Arydia, big kind of campaign, open world. You spend some time in town here, taking actions, upgrading, trying to get these little mistlings and training your mistlings and going into battle with them.
It's like a card game also, right?
Yeah.
A lot of card-driven play in this.
There is, yeah. You have I'm looking out in front of you, kind of like a river that you can play on, and so you're trying to like combo your attacks together right here on your side of the board where you're playing out, and so they have different cost, and then they'll combo and trigger left to right, so you're really just a little bit of programming, a little bit of combo-tastic, opportunistic gameplay. But what's cool is that when you go into the arena here with these mistlings, you a lot of times have a choice. Do you actually try to defeat them, or do you try to get them into a vulnerable position where you can capture them and then they become playable in your deck later? So
you know what that reminds me of?
Don't.
What? Okay, interesting. I would love to catch them all.
Yeah, that would be nice, right?
I
want to be the very best.
I really enjoy this one. I think it has a really neat gameplay and some cool,
especially
a
Where's
two-player.
Lick-a-Tongue?
This is another one here that we played live. None of us were involved in the live play. I think you ran the camera, so you saw it being played, but didn't play it here. Byzantion or Shun?
Byzantion.
I would say Byzantion, yeah.
Byzantion. All right, so
it's a big game. It has it's actually mostly a card-driven game from what I gathered. It's very much card-driven. You are going to be quiet, Joey.
You're off camera.
You're going to be playing cards, taking various actions, voting sometimes to pass specific laws, to vote on something one way or another. And then the pieces end up on the map influencing the things you can score off of. So it's not like a dudes on a kind of looks like that, but it's not that. It's very much card-driven. So that's where the interactions can come in, and it does seem really interactive.
See, I don't like 8 on the take that thing.
But also
the other
9 on strategy. Those are
those are two things that don't go great together.
Right.
That's not a Reese's cup. The other thing that freaks me out a little bit is that if you go up, it's like high complexity. Do not even attempt this until you've conquered the core game. Are you crazy? Go up a little higher. High complexity.
for free. It's assuming you're going to want it, too.
Right.
Yeah.
I do love also the fact that if you go down back to the sliders, they're like abstract versus thematic is a 10. I'm like, no, sir.
There's no way.
It's abstracted somewhat, or when I open the box, I'm going to get a sword through the neck.
That's correct.
Are you standing there?
That's real life. This is a board game. It's abstracted.
Right.
Slightly.
Unless you cannot actually open the box because it's so complex, that would be thematic. As if they've made it so that you can't actually even open the box. You need to figure out a whole escape room type thing to get the box open. Now you're talking.
All right, a couple more here. Next up we have
Hood.
Troubles in Sherwood.
This made me laugh.
This
Like,
is
why
a funny
calling it
name.
Hood?
Yeah.
This one's intriguing because it sounds, Mike, like one of those games you like where the surface is being shared, the play space,
Right.
but with different play styles or even games, maybe you're kind of doing very different things. It sounds like Root a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like those kinds of games you tend to like.
And I would even say that it's definitely not a ripoff by any means, but the art even has a little bit of a Leader Games, a Kyle Farron feel to it.
It
little
does.
bit.
The board especially.
Yeah.
The board especially does, I think.
Kinda
It's not like
cartoony look,
overly, but it does give you at least a little bit of that feel. So, yeah, it's intriguing. If I'm honest, I think the thing that throws me off is that it's from Phalanx, which I thought their games were more war gamey. Is that right? And I know this looks like it has some elements of that.
Again, I feel like this might be a war game in disguise or war game adjacent, like Root. I think this might be like a Root type game.
Root, I think, is a war game. Yeah,
definitely.
So yeah, I don't know. It is intriguing.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to either read the rule book and
watch a live
which
play
may be
of
on the
it,
page. To
something
be
like
fair, I
that.
have not read the rule book.
I mean, there's quite a bit available here. I think, yeah.
It's an intriguing game for sure.
I use
Seems
that
like-
word as well. I am intrigued.
All right, our last project here is Radiance. This is a solo game of the month from Gabe Barrett. We see these monthly
month.
here. This one, right? Haha. This one, I think, is very distinct from his other
Does
games
not
that he's done.
look like a lot of his other
It
games.
doesn't. It has a very distinct look, and it looks a little more involved
Okay,
than the other ones he's done.
I know that name. He's done.
Gloomhaven, Buttons
That's
and Bugs.
right, Buttons and Bugs,
okay,
and there was
got it.
another one he did too. At
Okay.
least.
This is actually the first one. At first blush, I saw the top there. I saw the theme, and I thought to myself, "Oh, this is the first one from Game of the Month that I'm not interested. It looks
That's
really
funny.
generic. I like, fantasy generic. Radiant sounds lame." But then the more I looked, the more I found myself intrigued by the cards and how much seems to be going on. How much this seems to be. This isn't a rinky-dinky little game that you're going to play a couple of times and put away, and it's like it was the game you played that month only.
Yeah.
This is a game of the month. You're gonna play the whole year. It seems like there's a lot of content. in
Yeah,
this.
I think that's similar to the Gloomhaven thing,
Buttons
right?
and
Like
Bugs.
that was
Yeah.
a very.
Yeah.
There's a lot to that game with not a lot of cards, right? And I think that's kind of like his thing.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is intriguing. I think it's weird they're calling those things cubes. Are they not dice?
I think it's because you're putting them in here.
Maybe it's because you're not
maybe they are
rolling.
Right,
just
yeah.
cubes.
Yeah.
Are these still coming? Okay, no, it's not. It's not coming like the cassette tapes.
That looks like it's in a box.
anymore, right?
Well,
Not
it's
cassette, the
$70
VHS.
now, so I don't think so.
Yeah,
None
this
of
is
them. I backed one of his games. I think it was like $20
$20.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is
Wow.
there is a deluxe box. I wonder if that's
That
what we're
is
seeing.
the all-in right there. So I'm trying to see. He
The
still
print and
does
play
do
is
print and play
$5,
for
yeah.
$5.
Hello, Joey.
However, but no, it looked like it had those not dice.
This does not look like one I'd be printing.
Doesn't look like one you could print though, right?
You'd have to, I guess,
3D print
just
cubes.
use
Or-
dice for that
or put
and say this is that or whatever.
print it on sticker paper and
Maybe.
stickers some cute.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
This
I
is
don't know
one
how
that
you
looked
would
like
do
it'd
that.
be too much trouble to print
Right,
and play.
yeah, not worth the $5. The basic is $25 still.
Yeah,
So.
okay.
Okay, so you still can do
good.
that.
And the deluxe is $39.
Oh,
So what's in the all-in?
That's
What are we
all-in
missing?
bundle.
Maybe they've added like 50 different things.
More info. Let's see. Print and play files, deluxe,
neoprene
neoprene
mats.
mats.
Card
Okay.
sleeves.
Okay.
Well, 70 from 40,
Yeah.
$30 extra.
Nah.
I mean, you do get 2 mats.
Nah.
I'd want to play first, see if they're needed.
I'm good.
All right, well, that's going to do it for the projects. Let's cut over to Mark for his recap here. See what he's been up to.
Hey folks, welcome back to another Dice Tower Preview Recap. Actually, this is probably our end of the year recap. And of course, as always, I'm here with Alita. And we just have a handful of things to look at. So let's get to it. And first up, we have Everdell Immerland. Now, this game is going to be very familiar if you know Everdell. And there's a lot of the same stuff going on here, except now you're in the jungle all kinds of new resources. I had the deluxe version of the game. Very, very cool resources in this for sure. And the artwork is phenomenal. Now there's some new things. Obviously, there's a new card type, which is really cool. And you have an archaeologist on an exploration in the Lost City. Really some neat things going on. I have to say that, you know, I enjoyed Everdell, but this might be my new favorite between the two. So there's a lot of neat things, definitely worth checking out. And one of my favorite things is that you have a new companion. You've got little mini workers like dragonflies that can go with you as worker placement spots or even on their own in some cases. Definitely give this one a closer look. Now, we've been away for a while, we had some family things going on, but there's a huge list of games that you should definitely check out, maybe hit some late pledges for, or just keep an eye out for. Now, I'm gonna give you a bit of a montage of these and talk about a couple. So we've got the Dark Order, we have the Cauldron Call, we have Corporate Breakfast, Legends of the Sea, Double Lucky 7, the Lucky Will Edition, Joyride, Full Throttle, tons of fun. And we have got Return of the Living Dead, Zombie Punk Panic, along with Realms at War and Sanctuary, the Game of Cat Rescue. Now, some really neat games throughout here, and if you love cats, the cat game is definitely one to check out. Now also, if you want something definitely unique, Cauldron's Call. It has this cauldron, autonomous, running around the board, and it is how you cook your food in this very busy kitchen. Definitely a neat aspect to this game, not just a gimmick. It really works, and it is a ton of fun. And also a big shout out to Legends of the Sea. Now the storytelling in this game is just something special. You have an app that definitely drives it, and it doesn't detract from the game. You've got this amazing 3D board, some awesome dice chucking, the characters, the miniatures, everything is so well done in this game. And again, I just had a blast with all the dice chucking. It's one of my things that I love. And the storytelling on top of it, just something special. Give it a closer look. Now, at this time of the year, I get the question, what was my favorite preview of the year? I'm not going to do a countdown, not a list, but let me just give you a couple favorites here. We've got Terrascape 2. You know, it is just a simply fantastic game, and I enjoyed the first one. The second one is even better. Now, also, we have Dice Throne, and Dice Throne is definitely one of my favorite games, along with the fact that it just keeps coming out with more and more great characters. They did such a good job with Vanguard. And then we have No More Dead New York. This is a zombie-esque game. Just, again, a ton of fun. But one of the big things I look for, again, is the fact that I want a unique game. I want something that I haven't seen before, something that surprised me, and it was a ton of fun to work with the publisher as well as the prototype itself, and that is Making Monsters. This game is unique. It's got some great tactile experience with a big rondelle that you turn around the table and just building those monsters like mad scientists. Just a ton of fun. Alright folks, if any of these games look like they might be of interest to you, please check out our full previews. And if you want your game featured as a Dice Tower preview, please shoot me an email. Alright folks, until next time, we'll see you at the table.
Alright. Oh, whoa. Sorry, go ahead.
No, what? What did I
Oh,
do?
no, I thought you had something to say.
I don't.
Jumping in. Oh, no?
Just a puppy dog. He kisses the doggy at the end. I like the dog.
You like the dog. Alright. Alright, we got a couple oh man, futuristic projects here to look at.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, the lawn bot.
Let's check it out.
It's not.
Lawn
it
bot.
doesn't have anything to do with your lawn, mind you.
Right, I was
It's
gonna
like
say,
laundry.
Laundry.
Do you
Lawn
think that
bot.
they had like a planning in one of their strategy meetings, the 4-hour discussion on whether it should be lawn bot or lawned bot?
Yes, I bet so.
Right.
Right,
I see that
launder,
being-
laundry,
Yeah.
lawned, not lawn.
Right.
Lawn
Right.
bot is you're
Right.
buying a mower.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You're buying a lawn bot.
To be fair, this doesn't look too far off.
This is basically like I can't quite figure it out, but it's basically a blower with a bag
Yeah.
that goes either on the inside of a shirt or the outside, and then it blows hot air on it.
Make no mistake. This is a leaf blower.
Yeah.
They've retrofitted a leaf blower. They stuck a robot head on it.
So it's a hair dryer,
It's a hair dryer.
right? With a
Yeah.
bag. It's a,
Yes. And also, if you're going to show me it in action, shouldn't it be an unwrinkled shirt at the end of the blow up there?
Oh,
It
no,
still
I think
looks
you have,
wrinkled.
It's not
to,
that
you have to
quick.
leave it
No,
on
it
for a
needs to
while.
be done
No.
immediately.
This is for people that own 2 shirts. You get 2 of these, and you got one laundering while you
Right.
go to work in the other one.
Yeah, that's right. Also, your house is 900 decibels because you've got lawn bots in every room. This doesn't look
Yeah.
like a real thing to me.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I don't know.
Yep, and I love that you still have to wash them You know, like this isn't also to completely launder them. It is to dry them and de-wrinkle them.
I need to know if this is Alexa compatible. Oh. Alexa, launder my shirts.
That would have.
I love the graphics too. The graphics are great. Look at that. It's so much fake imagery.
Controlled graphene heater. Graphene's not a thing, right?
No, it's like Corinthian leather.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow! Look, I didn't realize how big it was.
Oh, it's big.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it's fairly large.
It's probably quiet.
It takes
too.
your blood pressure. Too.
That's right.
All right. Then we have Chad, the roast robot. Oh,
I don't see how this was canceled.
What?
I don't get it.
What?
I mean, if there's anything this world needed,
Was
it was
it-
more hatred,
Was the bot?
AI-controlled hatred, because we don't have enough of that in the world.
Was the bot canceled or was Chad canceled?
I think Chad was canceled.
I saw their update. They have 2 updates.
Yeah.
One was like, "Yeah, we did it all," and then the second one is our sincere apologies. It's like we got a sample from the factory and it was not up to our standards. We're sorry, folks. We'll be back. This just wasn't, they couldn't quite deliver our vision or something like that. I'm guessing it was actually we're gonna fund in a day or 2.
Yep.
But all we got was barely above our funding goal, which is $2,000.
Right.
Well, 'cause here
you
they-
can't make this for $2,000.
No
So they
way.
were like,
We're
no.
out.
Well, right here, because she's talking to a sample, so clearly they had a sample beforehand that they were happy with.
That's
I guess so.
I mean, that's a Raspberry Pi screen. They could have stuck that in a plastic
Yeah.
box. You know what
You
I mean?
combine this with LawnBot.
That's right.
Now we're cooking. When the
Yeah.
thing's like, oof, what is that smell? I better launder your
real-time
clothing.
facial expressions, raw honesty. This again. Who needs more AI-controlled hatred to spew,
I
right?
agree.
I mean,
Well-
go on to any social media platform and you've got RoastBot right there.
But what if it's called Barbaroo and looks like this? Now, do you want said
This is
hatred?
like this is nightmare juice.
This is
I love
nightmare
the
juice.
grown-up talking plush that thinks it's real.
Yeah.
And is coming for your wife.
right.
Nah.
Megan
Ah!
4. This is Megan 4.
This is not okay for them to make this creepy-looking clown bot.
This is also too close to Babalu, right?
That's what I'm going to say.
Bring back Ricky Ricardo and Lucy.
I'm gonna kill you.
That's right.
I am
You're
real. I'm a real boy. This is a murder bot.
Murder bot.
Can't wait for the film.
Did you guys read
And
the
when your
reviews?
clothes are completely bloodstained from Murderbot, you get your LawnBot out.
It'll do it.
And it's going to take care of itself,
It'll
right?
get the stains out.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, this looks way
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah.
This is
No, thank you.
bad.
Yeah.
All right. Picks of the week. Who's up first?
I'll go first.
All
My pick
right.
is going to be Everdell Emerland
There you go.
with its wonderful title. It's not a great title. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. I'm curious. They haven't put one out yet that I thought was an absolute stinker, that I didn't enjoy what it did. And yes, at first, I'm always sort of like, oh my gosh, Everland, another. Okay, let me see what it does. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. That's interesting. And eventually it kind of gets me, and I get wrapped up in it, and I do enjoy it. I think all the spin-offs have been really interesting.
Yeah.
And this one looks like it's pushing a little outside of the comfort zone here. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be as punishing as Silver Frost. The last one was definitely like the one for gamers.
Yeah.
This one doesn't seem that way. This one seems a little more friendly, let's say. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
All right, Mike.
Mine is Army of Darkness. No, who would choose that as their game of the week? Are you kidding
sad.
me? Trash.
So
Mine is the
sad.
25th century. And honestly, the main draws for me are the three, kind of the ones that
three
they're putting at the
main.
top.
There we go.
But I own a lot of those imports, and I highly recommend almost everything up there, honestly. So I think this is a great project all the way around. I'm very excited to have more people get a chance to play Raw the Dice game, and Rhinelander, like I said, I haven't played yet, but I'm sure it's going to be a solid game, and Knizia does those games well, and 6 of 8 is a good trick-taking game. So there's my pick.
Very nice. All right, and for me, it's going to be Rove. This is one, like I said, that I haven't had a chance to play. It's a hole in my year of gameplay, I think, that I'm disappointed by. And I'm super, super excited for Anchor Point. I think that this is... I would love to see this becoming more standard. Any of these big campaign games, I mean, even if you don't give me a short 25 game campaign, if you have that entry point, to help me jump in and quickly get to the table, because it is, and a lot of times they do become kind of a lifestyle game for that year and a half you're going through the campaign. So I'm
and that
very
barrier
excited.
to entry,
right?
If you can lower that, goodness, yes, do it.
Yeah, 100%. So
Very
super
cool.
excited about Rove, people being able to get it again with the second printing and then the anchor point. So, all right, that's going to do it here for us on Crowdsurfing, but that is absolutely not all for our Winter Spectacular. So again, shout out to IV Studios. Thank you for the sponsorship of the Spectacular. Join us back here on a new stream in 5 minutes to play through another game that I know.
Puerto Rico.
There it is. It just took me a minute.
gonna jump in
getting
there.
there. I
Edition
just
of
needed a
Puerto
couple
Rico.
more commas.
Lucy in Puerto Rico.
Babalu.
All right, we'll see you there. I'm Camilla.
I'm Z.
I'm Mike.
Bye, guys.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vassell. Thanks for watching this video. Check out our channel. We have a lot of videos on our channel. We have live videos that go up each week, from live Q&As to videos where we take a look at the newest stuff on Kickstarter, Crowdsurfing, to top 10 lists and more. There's lots of stuff on this channel. We encourage you to explore it. You can find out more at our website, dicetower.com. I'm Tom Vassell. Thanks for watching another video on the Dice Tower.